Hey guys, how's it going? Core here. So just before this video begins, if you do enjoy this video or I make you laugh during it, make sure to hit, the like button. And if you're not subscribed, hit subscribe. I'm not trying to tell you to do it right now. Do it if I make you laugh or do it if you enjoy the content, not because I tell you to. Alright, got it? Okay, good. Let's get into this. This is the most awkward intro ever. Chickenpox at 8 years old and shingles around 38 years. I'm still living. No need to vaccinate. One of my mates got hit by a car. He lived. I guess we don't need any of those road safety laws. See, look, just because you are a healthy adult doesn't mean that everyone else is. Do you understand this? There can be people that are immunocompromised who will die if they get that. There are people who have other medical conditions that will kill them if they get that. Life isn't always about you. And not only that, you can pass it on to very young children who are very susceptible to it. So just don't, just get vaccinated. It's not hard. I'm sorry. It's not hard. Around that time, Boston doctor Emmanuel that's exactly what it says on the page, don't at me, declared that healthy people were not at risk from smallpox. To prove his point, he visited a hospital on Gallops Island in Boston Harbor where infected patients were quarantined. He caught the virus and nearly died, but continued to oppose vaccines. And that's what we call a silly bugger. He is a silly bugger. Here's the definition of a silly bugger. He gets proven wrong and he doesn't change his opinion. He's a silly bugger. But seriously, what is that name? What is that? Piffia? My Australian mouth just can't do it. It can't do it. If germ theory of disease were correct, there would be no one left alive to believe it. How? Oh god. Are anti-vaxxers anti-germ theory now? This can't be real. Surely not. Surely not. Okay? It's like hearing that, flat earthers don't think gravity's real. It's like, are you serious? It's a punch in the stomach. It hurts. This is silly. Oh god. If they have to dig this deep to get infected tissue, then it doesn't come out when you talk to someone closer than 5 feet. It says 6 feet, Josh. Shut up. I don't care. Can I read? Probably not. Implant microchip here. No, they're not planting microchips in you. You would actually feel that. What is a microchip that is small enough to go on the end of a fucking piece of wire with some cotton on it? What is that going to do? What is it going to do? Like I said last time we did an r/VaxxHappened video, you don't have an antenna big enough to throw out anything from a chip that small. It's only going to be usable pretty much on it. This post is a bit long. Hey guys, so recently I had a lost memory come up. I was just contemplating the current issues we're facing with vaccines. And a memory popped up of when I received my vaccine in my childhood. Just one of them? You only received one in your entire existence? Okay. I remember right after being vaccinated, and whatever they injected me with, I felt it accumulate in my brain instantly. Yep. No, you didn't. It instantly changed my consciousness. No, it didn't. And I felt that way since. The only reason I remember it is because it was a really notable experience. I remember thinking, what the hell was that? I feel different. Why are you lying on the internet? What for? What do you get from this? Throughout my childhood, I had challenges with spaciness, ADHD, and different aspects of social interactions. Of course, recently, I've realized it was likely due to vaccination. Of course it was. Wish I knew it decades ago. It wasn't because of vaccines, it's because of your DNA. My question for the group is, who here successfully recovered from a vaccine injury? How do I get the accumulated toxins completely out? Has anyone had success with this? Do you know why some vaccines have boosters? Yeah. Oh. I have clear memories of how I felt being an infant and you literally can't before vaccinating. I remember how I felt before. I was injected, but it was so much better than afterwards, to say the least. It's remember what life should have been like normally. What a lying son of a bitch. And there's a comment. I can totally see this. Trust your memory is real. My son has a memory of in the womb just before he was born. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Even before I ever explained what happened, he told me he remembers that it became very dark and red and hard to see. I had an abruption of the placenta and he was born emergency C-section. Why is everyone here lying? Is it because they're so used to lying about vaccines that they just lie about like little things like this? Your memory is so susceptible to influence, okay? And you know what? You can't even remember things. You remember remembering things. That's a fucking fact. You don't remember something, you remember the last time you remembered it. So if that doesn't prove that, like, stuff just changes over time, I don't know what else will. Stop lying, okay? Just stop it, please. So apparently there's, like, some infighting in, like, the conspiracy theorist groups. Because apparently, like, 5G conspiracy theorists don't like the fact that anti-vaxxers are on that conspiracy theory. When you talk absolute nonsense about anti-vaccination conspiracies, it kind of dilutes the topic at hand, being 5G. Wouldn't moan, but it's shit like this that makes it hard for real conspiracies to be taken seriously. Well, you know what else makes it really hard for those conspiracies to be taken seriously is science. Yes, our good old friend science. Like I said last time, 5G doesn't cause cancer. 5G can't activate mind control. Stop believing that crap, okay? Thank you. This is really weird and fishy. There is no I'm sorry. There is no vaccine. There is no vaccine for a virus which can get killed by soap. Yes, well, as it turns out, every virus pretty much can be killed by soap. Ooh, crazy. It's almost like, as a certain person said, who, if I mention, I'll get people crying in my comments because, apparently I'm not allowed to call out anti-science bullshit when it's coming from a certain person in power because it hurts people's feelings. Yes, you can't just inject soap or you can't just shoot light up in somebody and cure them from a disease. I know, it's crazy. And cure them from a virus. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely insane. But, that's just not how it works. Sorry, guys. Bryce Cartwright was quickly convinced by his wife to refuse their children vaccinations. He's now causing a headache for the entire NRL. Look, I'm not saying that, like, NRL players are dumb and they're suffering from brain damage or something like that, but it seems like a lot of them have a lot to say about some stuff that they really don't know anything about. For those that don't know, it's rugby in Australia, and it seems that a lot of the players just I don't know, they're just missing a few brain cells. Like, I don't want to stereotype them, but tell me I'm wrong, especially with the comments made by an ex-player a few years ago. Tell me I'm wrong. This picture should disturb you. If it doesn't, you better wake up. They should have put sheeple at the end of that. Then I would have listened, but because they didn't put sheeple there, I didn't listen. Now, what exactly is the problem with Fauci and Bill Gates? What's the problem there? Genuinely. Bill Gates has devoted the last few years of his life to be a really good person, and Fauci is doing his best to save American lives. What's wrong with this? Hilarious, because all those allergies were caused by vaccines. My children have neither allergies nor have been vaccinated. I take my infant daughter out to the store with no mask. Oh, the humanity. How do you like me now? Does your stupidity ever hurt you? Or just your kids? I've never wanted to, like, punch somebody so hard through my screen before. I wish that was a thing. Alright, so now that I'm, like, officially angry... I mean, it doesn't take much when I record these videos. We're gonna move on to the part where we just look at memes because that's more fun. Me uses facts and logic to prove that vaccines are good for you. Anti-vaxxers. Stop violating me with your different opinion. Not vaccinating your kids to get free skeleton decorations for Halloween. Spooks. When you go to an anti-vaxxer protest rally, there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere. When you're 2 years old and you're looking forward to life, but mum is an anti-vaxxer, the flu, polio, tetanus, allow us to introduce ourselves. Medicine exists. Anti-vaxxers. When you tell an anti-vax mum about letting their kid live past 3, I don't know the meaning of them horrible words. Nobody. Anti-vax kids. Out of the womb, into the tomb. Are we allowed to say that on YouTube? Probably not. Oh well. We're doing it anyways. Kid, turns 3 years old. Anti-vax parents. Okay, get in. Alright, so we're out of memes. We're out of stuff. So what did we learn today? What we always learn from these videos is that anti-vaxxers still don't have an argument against vaccines. Like, at all. But, you know, that's okay. You know, that's okay. because that allows us to counter them very easily, which is good. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. If you really enjoyed it, subscribe. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Peace.